This whole street is blocked off. Going inside. Oh my gosh, look at my wristband. How I really felt about the VMAs. What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new vlog. I am so excited. I never thought I would be making this vlog, but today is VMAs day. Your girl is on her way to the VMAs. It's in New Jersey, so I have to get to Manhattan, and then I'll be taking the Greyhound bus to New Jersey, and then I think from there it's like a 7-minute walk to where the check-in location is. So your girl is very excited. I'm so excited. I been manifesting this for years, and your girl is actually going to an award show today. I have to dress very casual, hip trendy. So this is my outfit, just this dress, and I'm just wearing these slides, not slipper slides, but slip-on sneaker slides, because your girl got tickets to the pit. So I'm gonna be in the pit, and I'm gonna be standing on my feet all day. So I was gonna wear sandals, but I realized that was a terrible choice, so we're not gonna do that. So that's what I'm wearing. I'm so excited. I'm gonna vlog as much as I can, because I heard that they take your phone and make us put it in yonder bags since we're in pit. But I heard seat fillers do that too now, so we'll see how this goes. Honestly, I don't understand this whole yonder bag situation, because I'm at an award show. Why would I not? Why would you guys not let me have my phone? I obviously want to capture this moment. I want to take pictures. I want to take videos. But I mean, I don't know. But I don't like this yonder bag situation. They made us do the same thing for Nicki Minaj's VMA's performance. I think it was, last year? They gave us a yonder bag, but half of us figured out how to open it. So we'll see if that happens again. If I can't open it, then I will open it. But just warning you guys now in case I don't have that much footage. So yeah, I really hope that's not the situation. But we will see. Regardless, your girl is excited to be going to the freaking VMAs. I've been to VMAs one time, but that was the red carpet. That was outside, so I've never actually been inside the award show. So your girl's extremely excited right now. So I'm in Jersey. I just got off the train. Let me tell you, first of all, they have VMA posters literally everywhere once you step off the train. I almost missed my train because I decided to take the New Jersey Transit instead of the Greyhound, because I figured if I'm going to New Jersey and it's a New Jersey Transit, it'll probably cost less, which it did. So I took that instead, and I actually ended up here earlier than I would have with the Greyhound. I'm just a little confused on where to go, because the check-in location is not where the VMAs is at, but from there we're gonna walk there. So I'm a little confused, but I see a few girls just as confused as I am. But I'm pretty sure going down that way, because I saw a bunch of people in black, which look like they're probably the ticket people or in charge. So I saw them go in the direction that I thought I was gonna go to, so I think I'm gonna go there. This whole street is blocked off. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I feel like where I'm walking, I'm not supposed to be walking here. I feel like this might be a back entrance or something, because there it is. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Going inside. Oh my gosh, look at my wristband. It says MTV. I'm literally broken out, but that's fine. Oh my god, I'm so freaking excited. We're lining up. I'm excited. I was oh my gosh, is that VMA'S? We're walking. They're about to send us to a holding area. This is, oh my gosh, I didn't even see him. And he just has his legs in the air. Oh my gosh, that looks insane. I guess this is where the red carpet people were going. This is a long line. Hold on, I should pull my ticket out. That's crazy. we have a little story time to tell you. I'm about to tell you guys how I really felt about the VMAs. It's been hectic. Like, I went to the VMAs, I came back home at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't even stay for the ending, so I freaking missed Queen Latifah's performance, which I didn't even know she was gonna perform. If I knew that, I would have stayed, but then again, I would have gotten home at like 4 o'clock in the morning, so I'm kind of okay with it, but not really, because that's like a one-time in experience kind of thing. But it's all cool, we're fine, we're not mad. On to the tea, I guess. So I just want to start by saying the VMA experience was amazing. Like, the show itself, like once I finally got inside, that experience, amazing. Like, I would do that again. The inside experience. The process though, no, it was horrible. Like, actually horrible. By the time I got to New Jersey, it was like around almost 12 p.m. As soon as you got out of the train station, the next block up to where the VMAs was actually held was like completely blocked off. There was like no signs to tell me where check-in was, to tell me where like the red carpet people was, to tell me where the pit was, to tell me where seat filler were. There was like absolutely no signs. So I'm like confused because there's barricades everywhere, there's entrances, exits. Like, it took me almost 15 minutes to find where to go. And then I just looked straight ahead from where I was, and I saw this big ball, which I'm pretty sure you guys saw in the red carpet. So I start walking there, and it's closed off. There's another part that I'm in that's closed off. So I'm confused again. No signs, no nothing to tell me where I go. I literally stand in one spot for like 5 minutes trying to figure out where to go. And I saw these people that were wearing all black. So I'm like, okay, these are the people that are probably in charge of like the lines and tickets and what and all that shebang. So I was like, we're just gonna go follow them. We're gonna go. So I go. It's a long walk, like from where I was. Well, it's not that long, but like it was a decent walk. And when I get there, all the signs were on the floor. There's a group, there may be like 5 or 6 people that are working in uniforms with the all black, are like huddled up together, and then like all the check-in signs, I see them on the floor, and in my head I'm like, I just don't understand why the signs weren't up. Like, I just didn't get it. So then some guy comes to me and he's like, what ticket you have? And I'm like, pit. So then he goes, okay, you can line up right here. And I was probably like maybe the 12th person to come in for pit. I don't know like what all the other lines are, because the lines were so crazy. And then next to us, like 2 hours later, were seat fillers. And then I think behind them were like super seated fans. I don't even know. So we're just lining up there, and then at some point another worker came and was like, if you have seat filler tickets, I think, or no, he said if you have red carpet tickets, like come with me. So like literally half of the people that was in front of me left, so I ended up being like maybe like the 6th person in line now, maybe the 5th or so. So I was like, pretty much I'm literally in the front at this point. So I'm like, okay, we're here early. Mind you, this show does not start till 8 o'clock, but I'll check in. We were told, our ticket was told that we would be let in first. So I'm just like, you know what, your girl don't even care. I'll be in the venue, I can stand, like it's not my problem. I'm here early, I will get a good seat. Is that not what you guys would think? Because that's what I thought. Like an hour and a half, I want to say, goes by, and they start moving the line. So they're like, pit people, follow me. So then we start going through where they were sending the red carpet people, and then we stood there, this long line of pit people, because pit had the most people, I guess. I think it was like 1,500 of us or 1,000 of us, something like that. What was irking me, because at a certain point they were just like, if you leave, then it's hard for you to get back in. I mean, so me and my friends like couldn't even go to like Starbucks to go get something to drink, standing here on this long line waiting for like 2 hours. The red carpet people are in front of us, and then they get in, led into this building slowly. Like, the process is moving slow, and I'm just like, we need to speed this up. So they're getting let in very slowly, and more people for pit is still coming in. So then at this point, I need to know what's happening. So I asked, first of all, none of these people, which I just don't understand, like, you all work here, and it's like no one has information. Like, I don't get it. I asked this one lady, I forgot what I asked her. I said, I think I told her like what time does she think like we're gonna like start moving or whatever. She was like, honestly, I don't know, I'm not really sure, we're just all like kind of ballparking it. And then I was just, so then I was like, okay. This other guy, I'm like, so like what's this process, like what's actually happening? And he's like, honestly, I'm not really sure. And then me and my friends and some of the girls that we made friends with on the line were just like what happens like once we get in that building? And then the guy was like, well, there's water in there, there's seats, so you guys can sit in there. And I'm like, okay, thank you, like at least you guys, you know, doing something. Sit there for 2 hours, about 2 hours or so, and then line process starts going. We get the gray wristband, and the gray wristband obviously meant that we were for pit. But the thing that we didn't understand, because the girls that we ended up making friends with, there was 3 of them. So 2 of them got orange wristbands, and then their friend got the silver one. I'm pointing like I still have it on my wrist. So she was confused. She was like we're all together, like what does this mean? And they automatically obviously kind of knew that they were gonna get separated. And even we were confused because we're just like, we're all in pit, so like what does this even mean? And there's the way that they gave the orange wristband out, they were just giving it out. Like I felt like there was no strategy. I think it was just like whoever gets it gets it, because that just made no sense. Like it was like 10 of us and then only 2 of them got, and then there was like 4 people behind us and then 1 person got her orange wristband. It was very like, we didn't understand what this wristband was for, but we figured out that they were going to get split up. So then we get moved to get ready to go into the building where the seats are and where the water is. And we're even asking the guy, we're like, do you know what the orange wristband means? He's like, oh, I don't know, I'm not really sure. And I'm just like, all of you guys are working here and like nobody knows any information? Like I'm confused. So then the friends are like worrying, and we're still trying to figure out like what the heck an orange wristband is for. So then finally they lock us. They give us, before we go inside, which I don't understand why to lock our phones there, but before we went inside the building where the seats and the water was, they gave us the speech, they gave us the yonder bags to put in there. We sat again for maybe like 2 or 3 hours, to be honest. We're in there, we basically were in there while the red carpet was starting. So we were in there for quite a long time, and it was so unorganized, because when we got in there, it started off organized, kind of, I guess, I don't know. So they were like, if you have an orange wristband, then you sit right here, which was like the first section when you came in. And they were like, if you have the silver wristband, obviously you sit on that section. So we were the first row for our section, because like I said, we came here early, so we're all just like, yo, we're in the front. That means, you know, they're organized, we're gonna get in first, we're gonna have a good view of like the stage, all that. We're excited. Maybe like an hour and a half goes by, and everything broke loose. Everything went downhill from there. So what happened was, there were so many pit people, there weren't enough seats. So this guy was like, if you don't have a seat, follow me. Literally said it loud and clear. But I guess so many people didn't hear or expect or thought that he was lying. So many people got up and ran, thinking like he was going to start putting people, like sending people to the venue, so you know, we can start getting the spots for pit. And I was just like, guys, and me and my friends and like the girls that, and all the girls that we met, were all just like, don't move. Like, we heard what he said, like, just don't move. And because we all made friends, it's easier for us to like get up and save a seat and go check like what's happening, whatever. So like every, I want to say like 20 minutes, we're asking a worker, we're like, how is this gonna go? Because we were talking to like half of these co-workers so much that I'm pretty sure like it was hard for them to forget our faces. Like they knew we were, at this point they knew we were here first. So in our heads we're just like, okay, we're fine, even if chaos does break out, which it did. We're just like, we're fine, because they know that we were here first. Like we literally were the first 10 people out of the whole 1,000 people to be here for pit, or 1,500, whatever it was. We were literally the first people to be here for pit. So in our mindset, we're fine, we're set, we're good. I actually get up, because at this point it happened twice. Like the guy telling like, if you don't have seats, get up and follow me, that happened twice. And it happened so quickly that we didn't hear it the second time, but we still didn't move. But we were just like, okay, do we go now? Because we don't know, we didn't know what was happening. We just saw a stampede of people like running towards like the entrance where we came out. So we're just like, oh my gosh, like what is happening? So then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go talk to them. So I'm going to talk to like, I talked to like, I don't even know how many people I talked to within like those 2 hours that we were trapped. First of all, we were trapped in like a warehouse. That's what I'm gonna call it. It was literally an abandoned warehouse. So I go talk to the guy and I'm just like, what is happening? And he's like, oh, it's really nothing. Like, I don't even know where these people are going. All I said was that if you guys don't have a seat, to get up and follow me so I can go put them in seats. And I'm like, oh, okay. So then I'm just like, how organized, like, how is this process going? Because you know that we were here first and like it's like at this point like I'm getting irritated, I'm getting annoyed, I'm getting mad, but I'm still trying to be kind because I know like it's their fault, but like it's not really their fault. So I'm like trying to be kind, but I'm just like, how long is this going to take? You know, like when are we getting in? How is this being organized? Like, you know, we were here first, we just want to make sure that we still can get in first. And he's like, oh, don't worry about it, you guys are good. So I'm like, okay, go sit back, report to my friends. I want to say like 20 minutes like went by, another stampede happened again. And I'm just like, so at this point we all get up and ran. Like we all get up and run because we don't know what's happening at this point. Like we don't know, like we literally don't know. Half of us find out that it was the guy talking about the seats thing in, so we quickly run back to like try to get our seats. And obviously, what do you know, half of our seats are taken because we're in the first row. So our mindset is they're going by row. We all just like, at this point it's like completely disorganized, like nothing is organized anymore. It's all chaotic and we're all just getting very irritated at this point. We're all super hungry because mind you, we couldn't leave the line. I go talk to this lady and I'm like, how is this going? Because like, are you guys going by section? Because there are people who took our seats, but like I can tell you like who were the first, who were in the first 2 rows, because like that's how long we were waiting in lines, that I knew by face the first 2 rows that we're sitting. So I'm like, are you guys doing this by section? Like, are we doing it by the section that we came in? And she's like, I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to do. So I'm just like, okay, but how do you know by like people that just came in and like people that were here already? And she was like, honestly, we don't know, but we're trying to hopefully go by section. So at this point I go report back to my friends and literally we're all defeated. We all have given up that this is like that we're going by sections at this point, because like no one is sitting down, everybody's staying up. There's a whole crowd standing like right by the entrance. We're defeated. We figured out that we're just not gonna get good seat at this point, but we're still hoping for a miracle. So finally, I guess this is like the guy who's like literally, who's really in charge. I think this is like the big guy. So he comes in, he says like, okay, if you're orange, sit here, and silver, sit there. We're gonna call you by sections, whatever. So then me and my friends go, we were here first, you know, like don't forget about us. And he's like, don't worry, I'm not gonna forget you guys. And we're just like, good. So we start getting hope again, right? Terrible mistakes. Later, 20 minutes later go by. I guess somebody came around the corner but didn't fully come to like the center of the room to speak. They stood off the corner, told them come, literally, I guess, because out of nowhere everyone that had orange wristbands bombarded, like ran this way. Me and my friends are sitting here like, what? Like I was like, honestly, what's happening? I have to go check again, go bother somebody again. So I go walk down and I turn to like where we all came in and I see the group standing there, but they blocked them off from the exit and I see people sitting down. So I'm like, okay, they held them there, so no one is leaving yet. So I'm like, we still have a chance. Maybe now they're going to start being organized and come back and call us by section, by the way that we came in first. So couldn't find anybody because I guess they were all outside blocking them from leaving. So I go tell my friends like what I saw, and the same guy comes out, which is the big guy. That's what I'm calling him because I don't know his name. So the big guy comes back and he's like, I did not abandon you guys. I did not forget you guys. Trust me, this is not like a trick. We're going to get you guys in, so and so. And at this point, I'm just like, okay, like you're saying stuff, but like nothing is happening. So it comes to the point where 20 minutes later, me and my friends are like, do we just go? Like, should we just get up and go and just like go see? So we get up, but we don't make it obvious because my like legit friends, it was two of them plus me, so it only made three of us. So we were all talking. We were like, should we just go? So we're like, yeah, well, let's go. We get up, we all lock hands, like we're holding hands so we don't lose each other, and we all stay together. So like for the whole time we're walking, and then we see that they start sending people out to line up to get ready to go into the venue, and we're in disbelief, but we just like, we're small people. All three of us are small. We're like pretty much the same height. So these are like the only times where I love being small when it comes to like concerts and stuff, because your girl can squeeze her way through places that tall people can't do. Sorry. Obviously you can tell some people like don't really care. So for those people who didn't really care, we were just like low-key running. Obviously they don't want us to run, so they're like, no running, you're all getting inside. And I'm like, I don't trust y'all. There's way too many people here. So I'm like, we're running. So we're like speed walking, holding hands, whatever, dodging, and we're another line outside to get into the actual venue. So I'm like, oh my gosh, what is up with all these lines? I'm like losing my mind. At this point, my stomach is growling, and the show didn't even start yet. There's still like 2 hours left before the show starts. And while we're outside, there's a whole protest going on. Literally a whole protest is going on about like clean water, and I forgot what the other thing that they were saying, but I'm just like, at this point I'm getting a headache because I haven't eaten anything. I found out we have to do like this whole, like, I want to say maybe like a 5-minute walk if you didn't really care. But for me and my friends, we cared. Like, we wanted the best seats possible, so it took us like 3 minutes to get there. So like literally when we get to the front, they're checking your wristbands again, like they're making sure, you know, like nobody's trying to sneak in. We all get through. We're like running at this point down the sidewalk to get into the venue. We're dipping and dodging people, and we're just like swerving like all through everybody, trying to swerve. And then we get inside. Finally we get inside the venue, and it's like still chaos, still chaotic. It's just like a whole crowd. Again, I love being small for these reasons. We held hands, and I cannot tell you the amount of people we got by. I was shook. We were zipping so fast, and we came to the point where like we're literally like backstage, because I'm pretty sure that's where the entrance was, and there was this big like green thing, and some workers were like trying to get through, and my friend was like, yo, walk behind them so we can like try to skip more people. Like the workers is like, this is somebody's prop on the set, so they didn't tell us who. And my friend is like, I wonder who it is. And I'm like, you know what, I don't know who it is, I don't care, I'm just going to touch it just to say that I touched whoever's prop it was when I watched the show. So I'm literally like touching the prop, I'm like getting hit with it, like it's smacking me in the face. And then during the show I found out it was part of Missy Elliott's prop, and I'm like, girl, I just touched Missy Elliott's prop. And like, I'm a huge Missy Elliott fan. She was probably the #1 person I was there to see perform. Like, I was so excited for her performance. I'm pretty sure at this point, if you guys seen the award, oh my gosh, her performance was mind-blowing. I was in there and I felt bad for low-key the white girls that was around me, because like they didn't know any Missy Elliott songs, and I was just saying to my friend, I was like, when Missy come, I'm gonna lose my mind. And I was saying it so loud, and these girls was like, this girl that was next to me, and then this guy, but him and the girls that was next to me, they each like told whoever they were with, they was like, when Miss Kelly comes, she's gonna go crazy, so like we gotta let's let her get to the front a little bit. So we finally get in, and then there's like so many pit sections, which I did not expect. We found out that the stage was a diamond shaped, and then there were 2 pits in the diamond, and we guessed that most of the orange people that had the wristbands were in there, because when we asked somebody when we were in the warehouse, only one person was like, that's intermediate pit, and we were just like, what the heck does that mean? Like, but we figured out during the show that orange was kind of like a priority pit wristband, because finally like got our spot. Everyone that was like kind of in front of us or like near the stage had orange wristbands, so we figured that's what it was. It was like a priority pit wristband. Finding our spots, it took us a minute, because so many people are like rushing in, and like they're directing us which pit to go to. So we get in and they point us to like this section of the pit. So we're trying to find like a good spot, and then we see like, okay, there's a little spot that we can literally touch the stage. So we go there, and then we stand there for maybe 20 seconds, and then I realize this is the back view of the stage. There's no way we're staying here. But I just touched the stage, you know, just to be like, I touched the stage. So I'm like, yeah, we're not staying here because we literally cannot see anything. And I'm just like, there's what do you call it, like the ropes or whatever that's blocking us, that's literally holding each section. And we're just like, how do we escape here? So then we go to the end, and then we're like watching people still come in, and we're just like, do we just be like, you know what, doesn't matter, and just go under? But then this lady that's working literally across from us, and she keeps looking at us, but I feel like she doesn't really care. She's just looking at us, because honestly I kept looking because I was paranoid. I was like, if we like go under and they kick us out, I'm gonna be sad. So I'm like, all that we went through today, we deserve this. Look at her, she looks at me, she looks away, she looks at me, she looks away, and I'm just like, you know what, I don't care. I go under and I just fast walk, and I turn around and my friends are luckily right there behind me. So we hold hands again, and we're like trying to figure out where to go, like what is like the best spot. And then finally, if you see the show, I'm pretty sure they're gonna obviously show the full view of the stage. So like I said, it's a diamond. The point, like the end of the diamond, there's a pit there, which I guess were the orange wristbands, like I was saying. So the priority pit were there, and then there's like a little walkway, and then another pit. That first line, that's where we were. So stage, end of the stage, the diamond stage, there's a little pit, and then another pit. First line of that pit, that's where we are. When you guys see the award show, the little stage where all the artists come to, we literally had a perfect view between the stage and where the artists sat, like where the celebrity sat, and we were freaking out. Like I was just like, this is a perfect spot. We literally got the perfect spot. You see them give their speech, the little crowd that's behind them, that's where we were. And I was just like, y'all, and it wasn't that crowded. Like obviously it was kind of crowded. We were able to like kind of squeeze our way and like shift, you know, like positions. I think we had like the perfect section at the end of the day. So we're in there, and y'all, the experience was just, oh my god, I was so excited. I think the first person we saw was the guy from Modern Family, which no one knows his name. Don't come at me, but I don't watch Modern Family, so I knew him, but like I didn't know him, so like I didn't really care. But so many people, he was like the first person that we saw. And then I think the second person was DJ Khaled, and we saw Rick Ross, we saw Big Sean, we saw Queen Latifah, we saw Camila, we saw Sean. And y'all, I think I took the best video of Sean and Camila. Like they literally, in my video, I'm gonna put it for you guys to see, but in my video they literally look like they're about to kiss. I don't know what's going on, but I hardcore ship it. Like it's at this point, like it's hard to believe that this is just like a promotion, you know, like for the music. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Got the, they're fully together to me. Like in my, they're together. Like I'm sorry, I can't. Like they're literally all over each other, hugging each other, kissing each other's cheek, whispering each other ears. I'm just like, oh my god, I ship it. I ship it. I lost my voice for 3 days because of Missy Elliott. Like for Taylor Swift, I heard my voice crack. Like so I knew it was getting there already. Missy Elliott, she definitely was the one who made my voice like completely gone. It was literally a great night. Besides just the process, guys, the process, they need to do better. And my thing was, you guys host award shows like this all the time. Like they've done iHeartRadio, they've done previous VMAs. If you do this already and you've been through this already, you should have a better plan. This was my first ever award show experience, and to be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna do it again. Like I think the only time I would do it again is if I legit have like a pass to like physically just go in without having to go through all of that. I felt so bad because I had a good amount of friends that went to the VMAs, and I had maybe like 2 or 3 friends of mine. Obviously we didn't have the same ticket, and like I found out later on in the day that they didn't even get to go inside. All told me like they turned away, I think it was like 50 or like 500 people, because like I said, there was a lot of, no, I think it was like 50 or 100 people. I think so. They turned down a lot of people. You guys enjoyed this vlog. By the time you guys see this vlog, your girl will have seen the Jonas Brothers, and I'm so excited. I've seen them a lot this year already. So, and I didn't even, guys, they were at the award show. I didn't even know they were gonna be there. So I met them in June, and I went to the Pandora event, and I saw them at then I saw them at the award show, and I see them, and then I'm seeing them, and then I'm seeing them again in November. And honestly, your girl is thinking about going to New Jersey to go see them. So we're seeing the Jonas Brothers a lot. So yeah, I don't know if I'll vlog. We'll see. We will see how this goes. I don't know, but if I don't vlog, you guys can follow me on Snapchat, and yeah, all of my links are always in the description, so you guys can follow me on those. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Peace.